So what you see both players being in is called the Vault, and basically that is just this little box, and they are in there for 57 seconds, and Zeta is having problems with this timer.
Hello and welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the testing.
Well, anyway, the vault is taking 57 seconds for them, although I think we have to restart anyway. And okay, they keep going. Okay, let me quickly get that. Okay. Zeta's timer is now running, apparently. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the vault they were in takes 57 seconds, they can do whatever, and usually you use a vault skip that just skips that whole thing, so you don't have to wait. You saw both of them already doing ABHs, which is bunny hopping, but backwards. And that was the result of Valve trying to fix bunny hopping by subtracting speed from the player if the player goes too fast, but they don't check the direction if you don't press any directional keys. So you will get faster backwards all the time. And yeah, you saw Zeta before doing a button safe glitch, which basically uses the radio to push you off the button during safe loads, because the game runs for like 1 tick, but that doesn't count up the timer. But it pushes you off the button, but doesn't like refresh the button. And yeah, both of them are now waiting for Gladys's dialogue to finish. Which, okay, Zeta is done waiting and DeadPulse is still waiting. And yeah, Zeta is going for 0203 safe glitch. Safe glitch is basically yeah, ABH makes you go fast. Safe glitch is basically you standing on a portal, and when you safe load, your body and your camera get separated, so your camera stays where it was before, and your kinda physical body will be at the other portal. And that allows you to shoot portals in places you aren't at. So basically they are offset. Your body and camera are offset. And that allows you to shoot portals, even though you aren't actually there. And yeah, this is best of 3, so yeah, they'll do 2 or 3 runs. And like if one player wins 2, they have won. And the timer is in-game time, so it doesn't actually matter that the timer wasn't properly shown before. Yeah. The thing Zeta was in and DeadPulse is entering now. Basically, you have to wait for Gladys's dialogue again and just kinda can do whatever again. And to the one guy in chat trying to explain ABHing, no, ABHing wasn't tried to fix. Normal bunny hopping was tried to fix. Just saying. So from here on, you will see both of them mostly doing a lot of movement-based strats, because you can't really use safe glitch or any other glitches there properly, as you can only shoot one portal gun, and the portals are in inconvenient places to use safe glitches. So it's a lot of movement-based strats in the next few.
devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
So you will see Zeta is currently still ahead of DeadPulse.
Please note that we have added a consequence for
Yeah,
failure.
in the chamber that pulses in, you basically shoot that portal there, and you can go faster by ABHing over the goo, although that is a pretty hard and inconsistent trick, so most people don't do it. Yeah, and it only saves like a second or something, so it's not worth it. Here you see Zeta in chamber 10, which is heavily movement based and clearly shows AFHing, which is basically the same as ABHing. Okay. Yeah, which shows AFHing, which is kinda like ABHing, just forward, but you need some momentum to get it going, as you have to press the backwards movement key, so the game thinks you are going backwards and it pushes you forward. So, as the question came up, the runners are not synced, and they don't have to be, because we are timing using in-game time, which will always be synced up to their actual speed, but they are not synced to each other. As you see, when the game loads, you will see the timer stop. That is intended, as the game time doesn't go ahead there. Okay, Zeta just failed the... Oh, he does the kinda former 11-12 safe glitch strat, where you have to move. There's a new strat, a static safe glitch, where you don't have to move. Okay, DeadPulse is not doing a safe glitch at all in 11-12. Okay. Okay, DeadPulse is having a lot of trouble there. You just saw Zeta doing the 13 save glitch. That actually does not really save time in a run, but a lot of people just do it because they hate to do the normal legacy route. Yeah. You just saw DeadPulse doing a kind of triple edge glitch for 11-12, but he still has to do 12 and just skips a bit of like the elevator. And okay, to be clear on ABH, as there's a bit of time there. Oh, Zeta's doing 15 safe glitch now. Basically, safe glitch is always kind of the same basic idea, just the actual route changes a bit. So there's like no unified safe glitch strat. That's they are always dependent on the chamber. But to come back to ABHing, so ABHing works because the game, if you go above a certain speed, the game will add negative speed to your speed. But if you go backwards, but don't press any movement key, the game assumes you are going forwards. So the subtraction of the speed will actually just add to your backward speed. It doesn't loop around or anything. It just it's just a negative movement speed in general, and if you subtract further, you will just go faster. Here you see Zeta doing 16-17 preserve save glitch. So basically he carries the turret, or tries to carry the turret into he tries to carry the turret into chamber 17 so he can use it, because turrets in chamber 16 are marked as buttons. They are marked as being buttons, and not buttons, cubes, so you can put them on buttons and incinerate them, so you will see him actually get the turret and place it on the button.
Thank you for helping
and
us
yeah.
help you help us all. And grief counseling will be available at the
Okay,
conclusion
DeadPulse
of the
also
test.
seems to do 15
Thank
safe
you for
glitch.
helping us help you help us all.
Yeah. So basically with 16, 17 preserve safe glitch though, you lose a bit of time in 16, but make up a lot of, or like 10 seconds in total, because you skip chamber 17. And yeah, a bit on inbounds rules. Basically, the reason why, for example, the orb catcher counts as inbounds in 11-12 is because there is kinda a room behind it that is actually still inbounds. Out of bounds would not draw anything, it would just be black. So yeah, that is the reason why that is still inbounds. Also, if you go into walls, that's also still inbounds, as long as you don't peek out. Yeah, because you are just in the wall, but like the wall itself is still inbounds. Also, you see Zeta doing the doing 18 safe glitch, blind safe glitch. Yeah. And DeadPulse now enters what chamber does he enter? Oh, he enters 17 now. But probably does it the legacy route way. Yep, he does.
In 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please
So you
take
see
care of
both
it.
runners messing up sometimes, but Zeta is just using more advanced strats in total.
The symptoms most
So
commonly produced by
he
enrichment
will
center
just be
testing
faster by
are
that. He is now
superstition.
doing 19
The symptoms
double
most
lag.
commonly produced by enrichment center testing
Lag
are
stands for large angle
superstition,
glitch, and
perceiving inanimate objects
basically
as
the game
alive,
freaks
and
out
hallucinations. The
if you go
enrichment
through a
center
portal
reminds
on
you
an
that
angled
the weighted
surface,
companion cube
because your
will
collision
endeavor
box
to
can
stay
only
in
be
hand. In fact,
straight
cannot.
up. It has to be always
You did
completely
it.
straight
The
up. It
weighted
can't be
companion cube
turned.
certainly brought you good
So
luck.
to get you
However,
unstuck
it
sometimes,
cannot
the
accompany you
code
for the
that does
rest of the
that
test, and
kinda does not
unfortunately,
work
you
properly always,
euthanized your faithful
and that
companion
causes
cube more
you
quickly
to
than
get
any test
teleported.
subject on record. Congratulations.
You also saw Zeta doing the EOO fast piston cycle, so basically you just go as
The
fast as you can.
experiment is nearing its conclusion. The enrichment center is
DeadPulse
required to
is
remind you
also
that you
doing
will be baked, and then there
a...
will be cake.
Okay, he's also doing 18 safe glitch, but not the blind safe glitch. While Zeta is doing EO1 safe glitch. And EO1 safe glitch is kinda a special thing, because basically everyone has their kinda different setup for that. Because a lot of people can't get the setup of other people to work for them. So everyone kinda routes it a
Be
bit
advised
differently.
that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain
So
conditions.
DeadPulse now
For
enters
more information,
chamber
please
19,
attend an
while Zeta
enrichment
enters
center electrical
02,
safety
which is the
seminar.
last chamber of the map. So you will see him finish pretty soon, and now he's doing acute angle glitch, which kinda works the same way as large angle glitch, just the actual angle the portal is at changes. And you see him getting to GLaDOS's chamber, and he uses a turret to shoot GLaDOS instead of the rocket thing in there, because it's a lot faster and GLaDOS will drop her course anyway,
When you are done,
even if she gets shot by turrets.
when you are done, you will
Um,
when you are done, you will drop the device in the equipment
so I think you see
equipment
DeadPulse now
recovery
doing
annex.
doing
The
a
equipment
single lag
recovery annex.
there, or
The
trying to.
equipment recovery
Yeah, and
annex.
Zeta just finished the game.
Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any
So we are just waiting for DeadPulse to finish. Okay. So DeadPulse is going for some slower strats, in which he will go through a lot more of the level. Here you can align yourself in such a way that you see the wall. You just saw his crosshair light up, which means that he could shoot a portal there. So you skip going up the piston and walking there to shoot the portal, which can save you some more time. Okay, Zeta also DeadPulse tried to do fast piston as well, but didn't quite get that. And yeah, he was about to get crushed. Let's hope he has some better luck throughout. Yeah, you have to be really fast to get the fast piston cycle, otherwise you will just not hit it, and he was about to get crushed again. Hopefully he figures it out. You can actually shoot the surface. Yeah, there's not a lot to say about that. Oh, he missed it so often. At that point, it would be faster for him to just do another route instead of trying that over and over. But at least from there on, he manages the shots pretty well. And he's about to enter EO1. Well, Zeta is still just messing around while he waits. So DeadPulse now enters EO1 and does some legacy strats. Yeah, so you will see DeadPulse going through a lot more than Zeta, because Zeta just skipped everything, while DeadPulse still has to go through most of that. Okay.
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this.
By the way, the what DeadPulse just did, and I think both of them did a few times, is called portal bumping, which in which you kinda abuse the fact that the game pushes your portals to the side, so you can't shoot portals on each other. But sometimes, if there is a wall between two portable surfaces, the game will just mess up and allow you to bump the portals through a wall. Okay, there DeadPulse is also about to finish EO1. So we will be in EO2 shortly. Okay. So DeadPulse again tries to fling himself up high enough to get on the catwalk. Which he would manage if he needs some like tiny bit more. Yeah, he needs to strafe a little bit better to get on there. His strafe is not good enough right now, like it is. So he just misses it slightly because your height is barely enough to get up there. It's actually not as hard as it looks if you practice a bit. Okay, now he seems to trigger the turrets and go in that way. Okay. So that is actually the kind of intended way you should take. And now you will see him shoot the portal down there. So he can again use a turret to shoot GLaDOS, so he doesn't need to wait for the rocket turret to get there. It can be kind of tricky to get the turret to shoot you. Okay, now he flipped his portal upside down. You see he has some problems getting the turret to shoot GLaDOS. Hopefully all the cores fell off. Yes. You can see that all the cores fell off because the one he just grabbed appears, and that is the last one to fall off. And yeah, you have to kind of wait for GLaDOS to say surprise, what she did now. And that is dropping the technically first core, but as you shot off the others, you can just put them all in, and both runners did something called core fall skip. So they shot a portal to the outside of the incinerator to incinerate the cores faster, but they can fall out, which happened to actually both of them as well. And yeah. Okay, DeadPulse finally finished. So I will count down the next race. And yeah. Let's see how they are doing. Just excuse me for a bit. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so both runners are ready again, so I will just count them down and we will begin the second round. So both the runners should be going quite soon. You will again see both of them being in the vault and waiting their roughly minute to get through it. Okay, so you will see DeadPulse being ahead by a tiny bit, which, as I said before, doesn't matter because they're using in-game time. So yeah. Both of them are just messing around. You see Zeta pushing stuff through the glass, as you can do that if you do it right.
A pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind
I think now he's trying to push the clipboard through, while DeadPulse just stacks everything on top of the toilet.
Please refrain from turn back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube.
So you will again see Zeta going for button safe glitch, where he again pushes the uses the radio to push himself off the button, while DeadPulse does it the normal way.
As the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Actually, as someone mentioned that in chat that they can't push themselves through the glass, that is technically kind of possible. You can lose collision for the glass and go through it, but that isn't used in inbounds because it wouldn't actually save time, and no one has found a way to use that properly. But in out of bounds, it is actually used. But it is kind of unreliable though. So you see both runners being in O2, and you will see Zeta going for O2 or 3 safe glitch again. And yeah. While DeadPulse goes through the legacy way.
With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch.
So again, in 045 you also do a safe glitch too, because safe glitching also has as a side effect the loss of collision on some things, including doors and walls in the floor sometimes. That is why they shoot the second portal on the floor when they are through the door, so they don't fall through the floor. And yeah. The safe glitch is actually preserved, because it gets kind of disabled if you go through the fizzler. But they get it back as soon as both portals open. And they can use it in 05 again because it's one continuous chamber. So again, Zeta just waited for Gladys' dialogue to finish and got into the elevator, while DeadPulse is now going into 05. He again will just walk through the door, and you shoot 2 portals because one will, I think, get fizzled and the other one will be on the floor, so you don't fall through the floor.
As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
So from here on, again, you will see both of them just basically use movement-based threads for the next few chambers, without much glitching, as there's nothing much you can do till you get the second portal gun. Except for maybe like the 09 where you place the portal beneath the door. As actually the portal would get fizzled there, you will see that shortly on Zeta's screen, and what you do is kind of place the portal a bit off to the top or to the bottom, but it will reach under the door and allow you to go into like one half of the portal and pop out the other. So you don't actually have to do the puzzle to go through the door. Yeah, you see Zeta doing it right there. Yeah, DeadPulse now enters chamber 08, or chamber 8.
Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on
Where he
your
flawlessly goes through there.
followed by death.
Zeta's now doing chamber 10,
Please note that any appearance
where he
to
AFHs through there. There's actually a bit faster way where you, by doing door launch, so you basically AFH into the door at just the right spot, because the door is kinda curved up, so you can ride the curve and fly up, so you don't even have to do the last fling. But that is also really hard to do, and most can't do it at all, or like not even close to consistent. Zeta again going for 11-12 safe glitch.
Hello again. To reiterate,
DeadPulse also trying to go for the full AFH through through 10, and Zeta is, well, technically only like a chamber ahead, but that is a big thing, as DeadPulse will lose a lot of time in the next few chambers by not doing the advanced strats. But at least it seems like DeadPulse is having a bit more luck on 11-12 this time around. So the fling Zeta just did in 14 is actually kinda intended, so Valve knew about it at least when designing the level. But as it's pretty hard to do, they kept it in instead of removing it. Yeah, you can hear about that in in the commentary. I think they are not referring to that exact fling that he did, but kinda strats like that. So again, you see Zeta is just about to finish his 15 safe glitch, while DeadPulse now enters chamber 13.
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out.
So again, Zeta is doing the 16-17 preserved safe glitch, where he again takes the turret under the elevator and takes it into the next chamber. And there he peaked out of bounds, so he had to reset from the last save.
All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed.
And he gets 16-17 safe glitch first time.
No further compliance information is required.
DeadPulse should now be entering 15, I think. Yeah.
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Take
As was said in chat, yeah, DeadPulse could be on PB pace. And he's also doing the 15 safe glitch. And even though you see his shots being slower and not as precise quickly, he still saves a lot of time by doing that instead of going through the level. And you see Zeta now doing 18 blind safe glitch. Yeah. I see DeadPulse also doing a save glitch in 16, but he does not do a preserve save glitch. The portal bomb through the wall can sometimes be a bit hard to get.
It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes.
It's an interesting spot to shoot it. I have not seen that for the 16 save glitch, but should work fine anyway.
Once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Now see Zeta entering the escape sequence,
will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3.
while DeadPulse is in 17 now and does the legacy strat. You just saw Zeta getting EOO fast piston cycle, so you saw how he never actually had to wait for any pistons to go up, or like Zeta had before that he went onto pistons. Yeah, and Zeta is now done with EOO and enters EO1, while DeadPulse is finishing 17.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good.
Yeah, again Zeta is doing EO1 save glitch there, which skips this whole huge map. As the maps in the escape sequence are generally rather large, it's really nice to have those save glitches to save a lot of time.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will.
So I see Zeta doing AAG, which can be kinda unreliable, as you see now, as he is failing it quite some time, and yeah, it's hard to do that. That's why a lot of people don't go for it if they don't need to. And you also see DeadPulse now doing the 18 save glitch, and hopefully he gets it soon.
Well done. Be advised.
Apparently it sounds like I'm dying while commentating. That may be the case. Nah, just kidding. Everything's fine.
For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center electrical.
Yeah, so you see Zeta now doing the second AAG to get into Gladys's chamber, and he's about to finish the game now. While DeadPulse now enters 19, I think. If I kept track. Yeah, he enters 19. Where he does the single leg. And hopefully again has a bit more luck on it than last time. Yeah. Okay, Zeta finished the game with a 12:22, which is a bit faster than last run. But still, DeadPulse is on a good run there. For his times, he's pretty nice on time. And as was said before, he could probably PB. Okay, yeah. Oh no, DeadPulse got stuck in the floor because you have to crouch in there. So you have to crouch into there. So if you are not careful, you get stuck in the concrete because you shoot the portal you are in. Now DeadPulse goes for our EOO again, and probably he will try to go for fast piston EOO. And yeah, let's see if he gets it, hopefully. Okay, he's doing good, he's doing really good, yep. It's not the fastest way to do it, as you saw from Zeta, but at least it saves him a bit, like a few seconds over doing it normally. And also use the triggers to activate the pistons so you don't have as many moving things in your way. Yeah. And you now see DeadPulse entering EO1 shortly. Yeah. So let's just hope that DeadPulse manages to do it just fine. So yeah.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people.
We will again go for a legacy strat.
Can you hear me?
So that is still faster than like doing it the intended way, of course, but it's by far not as fast as the safe glitch strat for EO1. Like if you do the thing like the strat DeadPulse does, it's like if you do it really well, you are still like 30 to 40 seconds slower than the safe glitch, and like if you do the safe glitch like kinda not as nice.
Do you? This is your last chance. Even care. Do you?
So learning safe glitch
Chance.
can actually give you a huge boost.
This is your last chance.
Okay, now DeadPulse enters the last map of the game. So he should be done fairly soon, and it looks like he's still on good pace for PB. At least according to speedrun.com. Yes. So yeah. So just all hope for the best, and oh, that was really close. He kinda needs to shoot his portal a bit closer to the catwalk. Well, I mean, it worked out for him now. So he should be actually done pretty soon, and it would be really nice for him, as right now it looks like he could PB by like 2 minutes, which is actually a fair bit better than you have before, especially for like a 20-minute run in his case.
Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break
So even though 2 minutes may not sound that much at first, it's currently like 2 minutes of his PB would be like 10% less time.
Deploying surprise in 5, 4. Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Okay.
You see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before.
Apparently, DeadPulse already got it, but we will see that shortly.
Because you'll be dead.
We messed up a bit, but still, no worries there. Hopefully he remembers the last call. Yes, he does. And he has... yeah, roughly... well, more like 1.5 or like 1:15 seconds PB, but still a nice PB. So congrats to DeadPulse for managing that. And I don't know if we have time for interview or not, because the next race is scheduled to start in 4 minutes, so probably not. Yeah. So I'll just end it here and give the control over to the next ones up. So hopefully see you all in the next one. Yeah, the next match will be right up. It's Zeta against car skill height. So yeah. And I don't know the commentators. The commentators will be Finzi and Zucatra, so yeah, enjoy that in 3 minutes.
Hello, people of the internet.
Yes.
How are we today?
Good question.
I don't have my chat open, so you can't even answer me. Ha! Let me fix that.
I've got mine open.
Yeah, I forgot.
They're doing well. I'll answer on their behalf. They're all doing well. Every single one of them.
Great.
Oh, I'm on my cable. My chair's rolling over my cable. Good start. This is optimal. Optimum. Optimum Prime.
Ah, yes. The well-known robot from...
Robots, the movie.
Hey, robot. The transformative metals. Oh, right. Cast versus Zeta today.
Yep. Gasgielheid.
Godverdomme.
all caps. This is Zeta.
Yes, a 12:05 versus an 11. What was it? 45.
54.
11:54.
Provided that Zeta hasn't PB'd recently.
Yeah, it's a 2-year-old time submitted on speedrun.com.
Speedrun.com.
Speedrun.com. So they could be close. They might even be close in terms
Tied.
of the race times.
They could be tied.
They could be
They are
tied.
definitely close in terms of distance in real life. Because one is from Argentina.
Sure.
Can it be further apart?
I mean, if you bend reality the right way.
That's the top.
Oh, we
just-
should probably
just
go
check
ahead
it.
and see if they're ready.
Top South American player right there. You probably should do that.
Yeah, okay. Hi, you guys ready? Let's see. Let's find out if we can start this party up. Zeta seems to be ready. Cass is ready too. Okay. I'm gonna give a countdown then.
Oh, I've just messed up typing.
In the equipment recovery.
Alright. Should I start? I'm gonna start from 8.
Center regulations require both hands to
Okay.
be empty before any cake.
There we go. We should start very shortly.
Okay, good. We got switched to the full-on layout before start.
Cool.
That's a Spanish portal on the right side there.
It's a portal. What is it?
I don't know.
Right, let's see when. And they're going. Here we go.